Hey everyone, Dr. Shake here. I'm quite the physician if I do say so myself. It's great to be here today. Yeah, I'm a very busy man, so... What does my title mean to me? Oh yes, the good old MD. Or as I like to call them, your saviors. We help you in your infancy from childhood to adulthood. Thanks to our advancements in the medical sciences and technology in the past century, hospitals are no longer places where you meet your fate. You're able to get the care you need to get back on your feet as quickly and as safely as possible. Physicians, including this handsome face, dedicate long hours to researching, rehabilitating, and educating the patient so that they may acquire new knowledge to share with themselves and the people around them so that they can all be happy and healthy. And oh yeah, if you're lucky like me, you get to make the big bucks and travel all across the country. Excuse me, are you questioning my ability to treat my patients? Yeah, I have a pretty clean record, and so do my colleagues, so I don't think that question applies to me. But why? Preposterous. I don't believe this for a second. We've had such high success rates here in the US, and you expect us to pay for the flaws of a few? Do enlighten me. What other fake news are you feeding your audience? I've never killed a patient. I... Never mind, carry on. Muzammil, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Actually, I think they could have. I got this email newsletter the other day. I didn't bother to open it, but now it seems more pertinent to read. Let's see here. So, Kenneth Maxick, the Director of Patient Safety at Complete RX, says the top 4 ways to reduce patient deaths is to 1. Monitor vulnerable populations, 2. Promote interdisciplinary collaboration, 3. Engage in patient safety, and 4. Encourage a high reliability culture. These are great points. What else do you have in mind to add, Muzammil? Yeah, we have forms for every patient to sign ensuring this, so just to make sure, to get a bigger impact everywhere, look into the Federation of State Medical Board. Here's the contact information. Alright, I best be going now. This is Dr. Shake, signing off. Bye guys.